the seed of life. Let's extract their vital essences to protect them. I will do this in Shurubak, said Ninhursag, and you will do it with the living creatures of Abzu. So, while the others waited anxiously for the flood, Enki and Ninhursag undertook a challenging task. In Shurubak, Ninhursag had the assistance of some of her assistants. Enki had the help of Ningish Zida in the Abzu, in the ancient House of Life. They collected the male and female essences, as well as the eggs of life. Thus, in pairs, males and females, they preserved them in both the Abzu and city of Shurubak. And then the trumpets sounded and the alarms went off. Ninurta announced, "The thunder on earth is terrifying." From the White Earth, Nergal and Ereshkigal declared, "The White Earth shaking." In Sipar, in the celestial ship place, the Anunnaki gathered to wait for the flood. And it was at this moment, as the tension of the wait grew, in his dwelling, Enki fell asleep. In Sipar, the Anunnaki awaited the starting signal. They were all gathered. It was then that a dream vision enveloped Enki in mystery and hope. Before him walked a bright and radiant man, as if he were the heavens themselves. And as he approached, he could see that it was Galzu, the white-haired Anunnaki. In his right hand, he held a stylus, and in his left hand, a smooth and shiny lapis lazuli tablet. Galzu said, "Your accusations against Enlil are unjustified, for he was only telling the truth. And the decision, which as Enlil's decision will be known, I must say was destiny and not him who made it. Now take fate into your own hands, so that the earthlings can inherit the earth. Of the creator of all, summon your son Ziusudra, and reveal to him the impending calamity without breaking your oath. Instruct him to build a vessel that can remain submerged. Tell him that the construction to be made must withstand an avalanche of water. The vessel must be similar to the one on this tablet that I present to you. Let him save himself and his family, and let him take with him the seed of everything that is valuable, whether plants or animals." And with the stylus, Galzu drew an image on the tablet. He left the tablet engraved next to Enki's bed. And after the image disappeared, the dream vision ended, and shaking, Enki woke up. The vision was enigmatic but revealing. Enki lay in his bed reflecting with astonishment. What omen could this be? And as he looked around, he saw that the tablet was by his side. What he had dreamed had materialized before him. On the tablet, some measures were visible, and they were the exact measurements of the vessel. Immediately, Enki sent emissaries to find Galzu so that he could speak with him. However, he was surprised. They told him that Galzu had long since returned to Nibiru. Enki was perplexed and struggling to understand such a mystery and omen. Although unable to unravel what had happened, the message was clear. So secretly, that night, Enki went to the reed hut where Ziusudra was sleeping. And in front of the reed hut, Enki spoke not to Ziusudra, but to the wall of the hut. Wake up, said Enki to the wall of reeds. Pay attention to my instructions. A storm will fall upon the earth and sweep away all the cities. Humanity and its offspring will all be destroyed. This is the final decision. It is the word of the assembly convened by Enlil. The decision is made and announced by Anu, Enlil, and Ninhursag. Now listen to my words and observe the message that I transmit to you. Leave your home, build a boat, renounce your possessions and save your life. Reed hut, pay attention. You have only 7 days. Build a boat that can rotate and survive the flood. Make sure the boat is completely covered and that the sun cannot be seen inside it. Its design and measurements are described on a tablet. I will leave it here, next to the wall of the reed hut. Remember, you have 7 days. Build the boat and gather your family and relatives. Stack up food and drinking water. Also take domestic animals. Then, on the appointed day, a signal will be given. I will send an Anunnaki as a guide who will be appointed by me and who knows the waters. He will come to you. On that day, you must get into the boat and close the hatch tightly. A crushing flood coming from the south will devastate the land and all life. The boat will break loose from its moorings, and then it will rotate and spin under the impact of the water. The echo of Enki's voice still rang in Ziusudra's ears when he was awakened by his words. Enki was hiding behind the reed hut and speaking in front of the wall. His message was clear. A terrible storm was approaching, and the destruction of all humanity was imminent.